I mean, if this is a tunnel, it's an aha moment.
Yeah.
It'd be huge.
It is huge.
It means that there might have been something that Mr. Ball chose to keep secret. Well, I think we're all quite excited that it could be the so-called flood tunnel booby trap system. Of course, we're going to investigate. We have to see what it looks like.
The latest breakthrough on Oak Island has sent shockwaves through the treasure hunting community. After years of drilling, sonar scanning, and exhaustive research, the Lagina brothers and their team have uncovered what appears to be a secret tunnel hidden deep underground. Unlike previous findings, which often led to dead ends or collapsed structures, this tunnel is intact, and it seems to lead somewhere significant. The tunnel was detected using advanced ground-penetrating radar, showing a distinct man-made structure beneath the surface.
The object is to find out what's going on here.
Tell me which way you want to go.
Initial assessments suggest it could be centuries old, possibly dating back to the time of the original money pit discovery in 1795. The team has always believed that multiple tunnels exist beneath Oak Island, forming an elaborate underground system designed to hide and protect something of immense value. Could this be the tunnel that finally leads to the legendary treasure? For Rick and Marty Lagina, this discovery is a dream come true.
Well, you basically got a slit down below. There's wood on the left, your left, and it looks like a tunnel to me going that way.
The brothers have dedicated years of their lives and millions of dollars to solving Oak Island's mystery. They've faced setback after setback, but this new tunnel has reignited their hopes. Unlike past discoveries where they often relied on speculation, this time they have a clear structure to explore. Rick, the passionate historian, believes the tunnel could be part of a larger network built to conceal treasure. Marty, the pragmatic engineer, is equally intrigued, analyzing the tunnel's construction and speculating about how it was built. The two brothers, despite their different approaches, agree on one thing. This could be the biggest find in Oak Island's history. As the team prepares to excavate the tunnel, speculation is running wild. What could be hidden inside? Some experts believe it may lead to a chamber filled with riches, gold, jewels, or perhaps historical artifacts from an ancient civilization.
Out of here. I think we got what we need to get, Billy. Come on up. All right, Rick, we got the data. We need to put our heads together and see what the heck.
Others think it could be connected to the legendary Knights Templar, who were rumored to have hidden their treasure on Oak Island centuries ago. There's also the possibility that the tunnel was built as a trap. Many past explorers have encountered booby traps designed to flood tunnels or collapse them, preventing anyone from reaching whatever is hidden within. The Lagina brothers know they must proceed cautiously, ensuring the excavation doesn't destroy vital clues or put their team in danger. Rick and Marty, along with their team of archaeologists, engineers, and historians, are now in the early stages of excavation. They've already begun drilling small access points to assess the tunnel's structure and stability. Early reports suggest the walls are made of a combination of stone and reinforced wood, an indication that it was built with a specific purpose, possibly to protect something valuable. To avoid damaging whatever lies within, they are using state-of-the-art technology, including remote cameras and sonar mapping, to get a closer look inside before physically entering. Every piece of information gathered will help them decide how to proceed safely. The deeper they dig, the more secrets they uncover.
Look at the stuff we've found. We found tools that were used for tunnel edge, really old tools. Look at that, look at the size of that.
That's chunky.
Small artifacts, traces of ancient tools, and even markings that suggest someone deliberately built this tunnel centuries ago. The Oak Island mystery has baffled researchers for over 200 years, with countless excavations yielding clues but no definitive treasure. However, this tunnel is different. It's intact, it's leading somewhere, and it's man-made. The signs are promising, but there are still many questions to answer. The Lagina brothers remain cautiously optimistic. They've been through too many disappointments to assume that this is the final piece of the puzzle. Yet the energy around the discovery is undeniable. The entire team is working around the clock, knowing that history could be made at any moment. Evidence of a covert tunnel is found by Gary. Could the numerous unresolved questions be resolved by this hidden tunnel? To learn more, keep watching. In a current episode of The Curse of Oak Island, the team, which also consists of archaeologists Dr. Aaron Taylor and Miriam Emerald, geoscientist Dr. Ian Spooner, and metal detector expert Gary Drayton, examines stone walkways and a potential cellar feature close to the swamp's eastern border. During their investigation, Gary and David uncover a signal embedded in a wall, which eventually results in the finding of a huge caster wheel hidden beneath. Gary speculates that this wheel would have been used on Oak Island during a tunneling project, adding to the other finds of tunneling equipment on the island. Gary finds evidence of a hidden tunnel, which raises the question of whose responsibility it was to place the item there in the first place, and whose it was to find it afterwards. The original depositors, or the later searchers, the team plans to carry out more investigation into the caster wheel in light of this discovery. In the vicinity of the marsh's eastern edge, metal detectorist Gary Drayton and the rest of the team are searching for stone pathways and a possible underground structure. Along with Dr. Aaron Taylor and Miriam Emerald, the team also includes Dr. Ian Spooner, a geoscientist, and other archaeologists. In the midst of their excavation, Gary and David find a signal in a wall, so they ask Aaron to assist them by taking it out. On Oak Island, Gary thinks there may have been a tunneling operation, and they discover a big caster wheel that may have been used in that. It is unclear whether or if this find was left by depositors or searchers, because it adds to the body of evidence of earlier tunneling tools discovered on the island. The group wants to store this discovery away for later investigation because it has caught their attention. Treasure hunter Gary Drayton used a metal detector and discovered not one, but two distinct treasures. In the general area of Oak Island's shoreline, he made his first discovery. Drayton and his team found a button from an officer's uniform from the 17th century, although it is unknown to what branch of the armed forces it may have belonged. The military, on the other hand, might have buried some of the island's secrets according to some evidence. Drayton and his colleagues made the second discovery that day not too far away, in a woodland. They found a tiny coin buried in the ground that they suspected to be another Maravedi from the 17th century, similar to the one that had been found at the end of the previous season. However, compared to the other coins, this one appeared to be significantly smaller, likely 2 Maravedis instead of 8. Even though they are small, these astonishing finds could point to a much bigger treasure that is hidden on Oak Island. Gary Drayton made a second double discovery while using his metal detector to search for wealth near Oak Island's shoreline. This time, Drayton and his team, along with Rick Lagina, the team leader from Oak Island, unearthed 2 King Charles II Britannia coins from the 17th century buried beneath the rocks and pyrite that were scattered along the shore. One of the coins that was found has the year 1771 clearly printed on its surface, supporting the idea that the money is older than a few hundred years. These coins from the 17th century, whence did they originate? Could they have been dropped accidentally by somebody searching for buried treasure in a hurry or else? And this is where there is reason for optimism. Could they have been left there by a wealthy group that was on Oak Island looking to conceal its own loot? The Oak Island crew would, without a doubt, have to do more investigation. Generally speaking, the history of treasure hunting on Oak Island can be traced back to the dug there. The pit, commonly known as the Money Pit, is supposed to contain the hidden wealth. An artificially made hole is the pit. According to folklore, when exploring the island in 1795, some young people believed to be 13 or 14 years old discovered a depression in the ground. They dug because they believed it to be a man-made pit, and as they dug, they discovered layers of wood and other objects. They tried to continue their exploration but were thwarted by a deluge of unknown origin that flooded the pit. Following the rapid dissemination of the news of the discoveries, a flurry of international treasure hunters descended upon Oak Island in search of the hidden wealth. From hazardous terrain to mistrust, the Lagina brothers have overcome many challenges. Each setback strengthens their drive, fueling their hope that they can discover Oak Island's greatest secret. With a devotion that spans time and space, the Lagina brothers continue to investigate Oak Island. In 2005, a piece of the island was for sale, encouraging the Lagina brothers to grasp the opportunity. They invested half of their money and acquired a 50% ownership in Oak Island Tours, Inc., which marked the start of their treasure hunting expedition. The brothers were motivated by a desire that had been growing since childhood. The temptation of discovering secret treasures on Oak Island, which had long been veiled in mystery and folklore, drove their quest. They were undeterred by the obstacles that lay ahead. To begin their voyage, Rick and Marty used contemporary technology that previous explorers could only dream of. Armed with cutting-edge technology, they set out to investigate not only the famed Money Pit, but also other unexplored sections of the island. Previous treasure hunters had struggled with the pit's floods, but their technological prowess was unmatched. They pressed on, unafraid of the island's secrets, thanks to their inventive answers. Their efforts were not unnoticed. The History Channel became aware of the Lagina brothers' tireless pursuit of the Oak Island mystery and saw promise in their narrative. This prompted the production of The Curse of Oak Island, a television series that followed their trip. The show, The Curse of Oak Island, not only drew a larger audience, but also supplied valuable materials for the brothers' exploration. It boosted the credibility of the treasure hunt. Viewers from all over the world tuned in, enthralled by the growing story of the Lagina brothers' quest. The show became a venue for discussing discoveries, setbacks, and triumphs, bringing the brothers closer to their goals. Despite their adolescent fantasies of treasure hunting, Rick and Marty waited until later in life to go on their journey. With maturity came insight and preparedness. Marty's experience with gas wells and excavating, combined with his extensive professional network, was crucial. The first project. The Lagina brothers began their treasure hunting quest with a grand plan: to excavate a swamp on Oak Island. This expedition sought to probe further into the island's mysteries than any previous explorer had done. Their efforts paid off when they discovered a unique artifact, a Spanish copper coin from the 17th century. This discovery revealed physical proof of early Spanish occupancy on the island, igniting debate and many speculations about the island's past and potential treasure. One popular notion said that the riches may have belonged to King Solomon, lending mystery and historical weight to the Lagina brothers' quest. This initial discovery laid the groundwork for their future initiatives and inspired their ambition to uncover Oak Island's secrets. As their voyage progressed, the Lagina brothers' show gained traction, with the first 2 seasons laying the basis for a thrilling adventure. However, it was during the 3rd season that they achieved their most important advances. Rick and Marty Lagina discovered the island's most astonishing treasures to date by collaborating with specialists and using advanced technologies such as sonar readings and borehole 10 times draining. Among their discoveries were a Roman sword and a Portuguese carving, both of which indicated a rich tapestry of historical exchanges and influences. However, the most intriguing revelation was the confirmation that the Aztecs had visited the island in the ancient past, adding another layer of complexity to Oak Island's cryptic history. Rick Lagina, thinking about his lifetime interest in treasure hunting, saw the Oak Island mission as the fulfillment of a childhood fantasy. He saw the journey not just as a search for monetary gain, but also as an opportunity to uncover untold stories from the past. For Rick, each day of investigation seemed like turning a page in a compelling novel, with Oak Island serving as the setting for a century-spanning epic. In his opinion, life is similar to a treasure hunt, with each person following their unique path in search of meaning and fulfillment. The Lagina brothers saw the Oak Island voyage as a tangible incarnation of this metaphorical quest, a real-life adventure full of excitement, mystery, and the possibility of discovery. The Oak Island Enigma unveiled. In the show's 3rd segment, The Curse of Oak Island, the Lagina brothers were given a rare gift, a French map from 1647. This chart, which was entirely in French, provided critical insights into the secrets of Oak Island. Significant markers, including an anchor, a valve, and a hatch, were depicted on the map to help explorers find the island's elusive treasure. These characteristics offered vital clues for the Lagina brothers, providing instruction that previous explorers lacked. Furthermore, the map hinted at an intriguing possibility that the riches may have originated in Africa. Symbols and clues hidden in the map hinted at a connection to the continent, causing the treasure hunters to become even more intrigued and speculate. The Oak Island mystery is even linked to the iconic Titanic disaster. There was speculation that Vincent Astor, the heir to the Astor family fortune, contributed a significant sum of money to fund the Oak Island excavation. Astor's ardent belief in the existence of a significant treasure on the island prompted him to back the quest. He even considered reclaiming the mythical Ark of the Covenant. This connection to the Titanic tragedy is painful, as Astor's father, John Jacob Astor IV, died in the Titanic's sinking. Another intriguing character in the Oak Island narrative is Barry Fell, a Harvard naturalist and archaeologist. Fell suggested a theory that the engravings on Oak Island were made by Coptic Christians from North Africa, implying that the site was visited anciently. His notion deepened the riddle by connecting it to cultures and civilizations outside of North America. The Curse of Oak Island is more than simply entertainment. It has had a real impact on the lives of its audience. One ardent fan, confronted with floods during Hurricane Harvey, used an idea inspired by the show, Aquadam, to safeguard his property. This unexpected application of knowledge gained from the show saved his home from the floodwaters. Finally, scholar Joy Steele advances a proposal that questions common thinking concerning Oak Island. The discovery of this secret tunnel on Oak Island represents one of the most significant breakthroughs in the island's long and mysterious history. For over 2 centuries, treasure hunters, historians, and skeptics alike have debated the true nature of Oak Island's hidden secrets. Some believed it was nothing more than a natural geological formation, while others insisted that something of immense value had been deliberately buried and concealed. Now, with the Lagina brothers uncovering a structurally intact tunnel, the possibility of solving this legendary mystery feels closer than ever. This discovery is not just about potential riches, it's about history. If this tunnel leads to a hidden chamber filled with artifacts, documents, or even ancient relics, it could change our understanding of past civilizations and their connection to Oak Island. Theories surrounding the island have linked it to the Knights Templar, Spanish explorers, Freemasons, and even lost Viking settlements. If any of these theories are proven true, the implications would be enormous. The island's enigma could finally be unraveled, and the truth would be revealed to the world. But caution remains crucial. Many before the Laginas have made discoveries that led to nothing but more questions. The island is infamous for its elaborate flood tunnels and hidden traps, which have thwarted treasure hunters for generations. What if this tunnel is another one of those traps? What if it was built not to conceal treasure, but to mislead explorers into endless excavation with no real reward? These are questions Rick and Marty must consider as they move forward with their investigation. However, one thing is certain. This is a defining moment in the Oak Island quest. With advanced technology, scientific expertise, and relentless determination, the Lagina brothers have the best chance of anyone in history to finally solve this centuries-old riddle. Even if this tunnel does not lead to the fabled treasure, it will undoubtedly provide new information, more clues, and perhaps even a new direction for the search. Regardless of what lies at the end of the tunnel, the world will be watching. Oak Island's legend has captivated people for generations, and with this new discovery, the excitement is only growing stronger. What secrets will be unearthed in the coming weeks and months? Will the Lagina brothers make history, or will they find yet another frustrating dead end? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. The hunt for Oak Island's hidden treasure is far from over. For Rick and Marty Lagina, this journey has always been about more than just treasure. It's about uncovering the truth, solving a mystery that has baffled people for generations, and leaving behind a legacy of discovery. Every piece of evidence, every artifact, and every tunnel they uncover brings them closer to the answers they've been searching for. With the entire world watching, the pressure has never been higher. The excavation team is working tirelessly, knowing that they might be standing on the brink of one of the greatest discoveries in modern history. Experts from different fields are coming together to analyze every piece of data, ensuring that no clue is overlooked. Remote cameras, ground-penetrating radar, and sonar imaging are all being utilized to navigate this treacherous underground labyrinth. But as exciting as this moment is, the road ahead remains uncertain. The island has a way of guarding its secrets, and history has shown that each breakthrough often leads to more questions than answers. If this tunnel is a direct pathway to a hidden chamber, the Laginas could be days away from making history. If not, the search will continue, fueled by the same unbreakable determination that has driven them for years. For now, all we can do is wait and watch as the excavation unfolds. Will this be the moment when Oak Island finally gives up its greatest secret? Will Rick and Marty Lagina succeed where so many before them have failed? Whatever happens next, one thing is certain. The legend of Oak Island is alive and more thrilling than ever. Make sure to stay tuned as the mystery continues to unravel. If you're fascinated by Oak Island's secrets, don't forget to subscribe for more updates on this incredible discovery. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next adventure. If you love uncovering hidden mysteries, don't miss out on more amazing discovery videos on my channel. Click on the videos popping up on your screen right now and dive into more thrilling explorations. From ancient secrets to modern-day treasure hunts, there's so much more to uncover. Go ahead, choose your next adventure.